International Day of Happiness. The 20th of March, 2021. Why celebrate happiness? For a long time, progress has been measured in economic development. Progress was spoke of in terms of growth of gross domestic product, GDP, infrastructure, and wealth. However, it's widely known that money isn't everything. Studies show that an increase in wealth can lead to greater happiness, however there is a point at which the correlation between wealth and happiness tapers off. In 2011, the UN General Assembly voted to adopt a resolution which recognized happiness as a fundamental human goal, and called for a more inclusive, equitable and balanced approach to economic growth that promotes the happiness and well-being of all peoples. A history of happiness. Happiness as a human goal has been recognized and studied for thousands of years. The method to achieving a good life was studied by Confucius, Socrates, Aristotle and Buddha. Studies of happiness have evolved from political and philosophical discussions into a psychological one. Positive psychology is a study of positive subjective experience, positive individual traits, and positive institutions. One of the founders of positive psychology, Martin Seligman, developed a theory of happiness known as the PERMA model, an acronym for positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning and purpose, and accomplishments. These 5 pillars are seen to work together to create a happy and fulfilled individual. How is happiness defined? A prevailing view of happiness is that it is generated by strong social ties, a sense of purpose, and a positive mindset. However, the UN stipulated another definition, spelling out a few basic conditions for happiness, which were access to 2,000 calories a day, 100 liters of water a day, a place to cook, 6 square meters of living space, 6 years of going to school. This definition recognizes that in cases of extreme poverty, the question of survival rather than the question of happiness is the pertinent one. Institutional recognition of happiness. Bhutan, a country which has long recognized the value of national happiness over national income, has recognized the goal of gross national happiness over gross national product. However, this does not necessarily mean it is the happiest country on earth. The 2021 World Happiness Report focused on the impacts of COVID-19 on happiness. Finland topped the World Happiness Ranking for the 4th year in a row, with Denmark, Switzerland, Iceland, and the Netherlands following close behind. But the UN has recognized happiness as a global goal, with the first International Day of Happiness taking place in 2013. Themes of happiness. International Happiness Day has seen different themes, emphasizing that happiness is multifaceted and is impacted by many different factors in life. The 2014 Day of Happiness focused on reclaiming happiness. In contrast to fake commercial images of what society tells us will make us happy, such as having a lot of money and having a big house and nice cars, people were encouraged to share images of what made them authentically happy. The 2015 Day of Happiness campaign focused on relationships. As humans have evolved to be social animals, building and maintaining positive relationships is crucial to ensuring happiness, whether they are familial, platonic, or romantic relationships. In 2021, COVID-19 has obviously impacted how people experience happiness. Therefore, the theme this year is keep calm. Stay wise. Be kind. Happiness in the time of COVID. The Day of Happiness this year asks people to focus on keeping calm in the face of unprecedented times they have no control over, staying wise to help support and protect others, and being kind at a time when so many people are struggling. Despite restrictions, the day can still be celebrated. It's less about holding large elaborate festivals but taking time for reflection. People are encouraged to celebrate the day by doing 3 things: doing something for their own happiness, doing something kind for someone else, and sharing the positive message of International Day of Happiness. Additionally, the webinars and talks by experts that often take place on the day are still able to continue. References. Mayor Wo would like to thank the volunteers who contributed to this presentation. Contents: Donna Burrows. Multimedia: Marit DeLang.